Hey guys, it's Michael Ajih here, your YouTube comic consultant, and welcome to League of Consultants. I know, you're excited. I'm excited, right? Also, guys, I got a surprise guest for you guys. New consultant member, Osy.
Hey, what up?
Yo!
What's good? I'm Osy Ikhile. I'm an actor, comic book fanatic, and fellow content creator. So this could be like also like a regular little collab thing we could do.
This is definitely gonna happen more often. This is definitely gonna happen.
For sure.
Me.
Because I like comic I like comic stuff. He likes comic stuff. So we gonna talk about some comic book stuff real quick.
Okay guys, now you're here for the Thor Ragnarok review.
Woo!
So much has happened since I last saw you. I lost my hammer, like yesterday, so that's still pretty fresh. And then I went on a journey of self-discovery, where I met you.
Spoiler review.
If you ain't seen the film, don't watch this, innit? Because, well, we're gonna be talking about some stuff.
Okay, let's get started to the nitty-gritty. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Let me get comfortable. So okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Out of the Marvel universe, cinematic universe, Thor, his films, I never really enjoyed them as much.
They weren't great. No.
I'm not gonna deny it.
They weren't a lot.
But this one, it just turned me around. You know what I mean?
Dude, this one was so funny.
Oh.
Like, I was not expecting it to be so hilarious. Like the director playing that guy that was on Planet Hulk.
Yeah.
Because obviously they use a lot of like Korg, right?
Yeah.
So him playing that character was so funny because the dude's like huge, huge, almost like half the size of the Hulk.
Exactly.
It comes out with these really soft
voice.
spoken, like, is it New Zealand? I think. Voice, like,
Hey, you cool, man?
that had me every time, every single time.
It just got me laughing. I was like, wow, that's really cool. Guys, basically, Thor Ragnarok is a amalgamation of these following of the Planet Hulk film or comic book franchise there, and also Thor Ragnarok. Just amalgamate together. It's got
so it was kind of like a Thor Hulk buddy film, and I feel like I've been seeing that lately. I think that's where Marvel's gonna now take their films.
Yeah.
Instead of making it like a how many characters can we fit into one, bar Infinity War and Infinity 2. I feel like it's just gonna be buddy films now.
Yeah.
Like how Iron Man was a buddy in the Spider-Man film.
Agreed.
And Hulk is a buddy in this film, you know?
Yeah. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I like the aspect of it. There were some elements that I didn't enjoy.
Hit me. What were they?
You know what? I wasn't happy with the Destroy the Hammer.
It's not possible.
Darling, you have no idea what's possible.
If you ask me,
that was gone from quick, but he needed to. It's like it was almost like a re-origin film for him, like discovering all these new powers. I was pretty excited by that.
you reckon?
You know that spinny thing that he did. He didn't need the hammer to like. I think that was a good lesson to learn. Like your power does not come from the tools you use, but from within you, son of Odin.
I disagree.
I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said that.
He said something. He said something along those lines, anyway. But okay, guys, I'm going to spoil the whole thing for you guys. So if you guys are ready, leave now in 5, 4,
Subscribe first.
3, 2, 1. Bye. Okay, spoilers.
Yes, let's hit it.
So for me, I like the fact that I know why they didn't show the Marvel Infinity War trailer now, because Thor's missing an eye. Think of it this way, because it wasn't the leaked version that we seen online. It starts off with Thor hitting the window of the Guardians of the Galaxy's Milano, remember? And they bring him in. But he's not. But
he's not missing an eye in that.
He's not missing. I
feel like I want to just watch that trailer.
He's missing. No, he's not missing an eye in that.
Right.
Because they're gonna make their readjustments and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so when he hits the windscreen, he's not missing an eye.
Exactly.
Or maybe he gets his eye back. He's a God of Thunder. God of Thunder's making great lightning. They can grow eyes back.
And
right?
Hela's character now.
Yeah.
Do you know
I really liked her, you know.
You really like? No,
I low-key really liked Hela. She was a badass villain. Like I liked her.
No, I liked her too. But her origin Now, guys, if you guys don't know who Hela is, yeah, I'm gonna tell you who she is now. She's actually the daughter of Loki. Okay, that's something you guys. If you guys didn't know, here's some comic consultant knowledge for you guys right now. Also, the abilities that she had as well. Have you heard of Gore, the God Slayer?
No.
Or God Butcher, whatever he is.
I have not. No.
Basically, he has some necroplasmic or necro swords, whatever it is.
Control the dead and that kind of stuff.
Similar. Let's not talk about that. But the swords, yeah, the swords come out. Hela never did that before, so I was like,
But technically, she didn't do that though, because she got the eternal flame or something.
No,
and she used
but
that to bring them to life.
No, I'm talking about when her swords came out from her.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and also, which was quite interesting as well. Spoiler: Thor, that's your sister. Now, in the original Sin, this is probably like going back 2-3 years ago. This is like a Marvel series that was going on.
Yeah.
It got basically it got revealed that Thor's got a sister in the 10th realm of heaven.
Yeah.
And basically,
But it wasn't Hela.
it was Angela.
The one that becomes female Thor.
No, she doesn't become female Thor. She's actually her home-based character.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that comes female Thor is Jane Foster in the comics now.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Basically, Angela is from the original comic book series of Spawn. Her first appearance is issue 9. Got that at home. I had to say that. The plug. But basically, she's from Image Comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, down to copyright infringement and all that stuff, Marvel's bought the rights to her and stuff. But she's now Thor's sister. That's how she's fitted in there.
Okay.
But I haven't seen. She hasn't been out recently in anything of recent. I haven't seen her in anything of what I've read. But yeah, she's actually Thor's sister.
So what is the origin of Hela then? What's her original origin?
Her original origin is basically, yeah, she is the goddess of death.
Yeah.
She controls hell.
Is she not related to them at all then?
She's related to Loki.
Okay.
She's Loki's daughter. That's it.
That's a really weird like family thing.
Yeah, but gods don't really age. Supposed to age, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I just mean the way that they've like switched around like sister to
Daughter. Or
from daughter to sister.
yeah.
You know,
it's weird, but yeah, but that's what it's supposed to be like.
apart from family tree, as a character, was she very similar to...
she Kate Blanchett. She made me
She
laugh.
was dope. Like I feel like she
was
did
sick.
it well, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I never was into Thor in the comics. Like I never read them, and I'm like, for me, this is like the first portrayal into it. Like so, I've only really read him in like Avengers.
Oh, okay.
As a sub character, you know what I mean? Not as his own kind of thing, because he never really interested me like that. And the first two films didn't help me like Thor either.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest, if I could be
Bro,
honest.
The Dark World was a joke. The first one.
Look, they weren't terrible films.
No.
No.
Can I tell you why? Because with this whole aspect here in the first one, they're trying to make it more Shakespearean side of Marvel. Then they're trying to continue that, make it more Game of Thronesy.
Yeah.
I won't feel none of them. You know what I mean?
No, look, I mean, for me personally, I feel like they were good Marvel films, but it's the fact that I never really had any childhood things towards Thor, you know?
Okay.
Like even Captain America a little bit. The only ones that I really knew and like cared about were like Iron Man, Spider-Man, X-Men, like those kind of people.
I didn't even care about Iron Man until I saw the film.
Until the film?
Yeah, because I was aware who he was. I was aware who he was, but you know, it's like I remember back in the day when they done Marvel Reborn, and you see Iron Man, and he had them kind of exhaust pipes on the back of him. Do you remember that? Do you remember the pictures of what's this?
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in that. But anyway, I'm digressing. Back to the film. We digress. I like the fact that Meek was in the film.
That was dope.
He didn't have much to say, but he was there. Taika Waititi as Korg again.
That was
funny.
funny. Going back to Meek though, in Planet Hulk, Meek's like one of the funniest characters.
Meek is the.
So I was a bit bummed that they didn't let him speak at all. Like he was like
me.
some kind of subspecies. But
Meek was the actually protagonist in World War Hulk.
Yeah.
Trust me. Meek is such a big character, but the way
he was dope. They didn't do him right.
Yeah. I was upset about that. I like the fight between Thor and Hulk. That was quite good.
Yeah, that was
especially
dope.
the exposure of his abilities. Because
that was a good time to do it as well. They didn't make too huge a deal out of it.
Yeah.
And they brought it back when it needed to be brought back in full force.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
I like that too because it reminded me of back in the comics as well. Just of Ruin King Thor, when he's like all like full on powered Thor, like he's like literally whole body god.
Yeah.
Nothing could stop him that way as well. What was also interesting. Scourge, aka the Executioner. That's a different take on him.
I've never heard of him before.
Oh, he's basically a Thor villain.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. My history of reading Thor, I read the Mighty Thor, and I've been reading it because of Jane Foster. That I've just come interest.
The newer ones.
The newer ones. Yeah. But
is Scourge in those ones, or is it just the old ones?
I'm trying to remember. He probably is, and I can't remember for the life of me. He probably is, and I can't remember right now. Just for the life of me right now.
But it sounds like if you know Thor lore,
then
this film was even better than, because I enjoyed it and I don't know Thor lore, but there were Easter eggs in there.
There were a lot of Easter eggs there. A lot of Easter eggs there. Trust me, you'll be picking up. Also, okay, Odin dies. I know he doesn't come back. He dies. I like the fact that they're putting Surtur in it as well, because in the comic books now, this is Thor lore now.
Okay.
Marvel.
Everybody paying attention.
Basically, Ragnarok. Surtur is the one that causes Ragnarok, definitely, and Loki's is the one that's supposed to ignite it in the first place by dethroning Odin.
So more comic lore, because Loki did ignite it.
Yeah, he did. Like he did in the film.
Yeah.
So it works. It's kind of.
But I'm sure, like in the comics, he didn't light it with that intention.
Nah,
it was malicious when he did it in the comics. Yeah.
Come on,
gotta keep it Disney, man. Keep it friendly.
Yeah, but in Thor Ragnarok, basically all the people in Asgard were taking human form. So basically, Thor had to go back to Midgard, as he calls it, and find particular Asgardians in their human form and revert them back into their Asgardian form for them to come back to Asgard.
So they didn't know that they were.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
it's a whole different story, bro. So when they're watching it, I'm like this, and when we're analysing it, looking, I was like, okay. Different story. I like it. I still like it. You know what I mean? But it's just weird that even
you weren't disappointed that it wasn't following.
No, I wasn't disappointed because they've done their own interpretation, their own take. I still like it. I was not disheartened whatsoever.
Yeah.
Also, the hammer Mjolnir.
Yeah.
When the hammer got destroyed, obviously I was disheartened. But in the comics, now it's like it's got its own, like it's like self-aware. It's got its
really.
Yeah.
It's sentient. A sentient hammer.
So I used to spin it really fast, and it would pull me off the.
Oh my God! The hammer pulled you off.
The ground. It would pull me off the ground up into the air, and I would fly.
You rode a hammer.
No, I didn't ride the hammer.
The hammer rode you on your back.
No. Every time I threw it, it would always come back to me.
Sounds like you had a pretty special and intimate relationship with this hammer, and that losing it was almost comparable to losing a loved one.
It's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, so the hammer is sentient and he's got his own.
That's dope.
Yeah, so basically in original sin, when Nick Fury went raging crazy, Thor went to fight Nick Fury with his hammer and he whispered something
to his hammer.
No, to Thor. I don't know.
Wait, the hammer whispered something to Thor.
No, Nick Fury
whispered something to his hammer.
Yeah, and basically.
Wait, Nick Fury whispered something to Thor's hammer.
Yeah, and basically. Thor flew down to the moon and he's there trying to pick up his hammer because the hammer found him unworthy. You understand?
Oh shit.
So when Jane Foster now got to the hammer,
it's alright.
So when Jane Foster now got to the hammer now, it found her worthy. You know what I mean? And bestowed her with the powers.
Oh, okay, so that's how she becomes.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
So that's interesting. So it's this whole take on it as well. So for me, when
so when the hammer dies, that held a little bit more weight for you because you know him as a sentient hammer now.
Yeah, because I think
I was just seeing it as this tool.
Because how the origin of the hammer was, it was this like basically this kind of mystical sentient storm, and Odin was fighting with the storm, and basically banished the storm into a metal ore where the dwarves made it into the hammer. You know what I mean?
He said that in the film. I got that bit. Yeah,
he told you how he said
That's dark though.
So that's deep about it as well.
That would have been interesting to see.
And with Surtur now, this is interesting now with Surtur. Now Surtur, with Odin and Surtur, they've had fights for years. But the reason why Surtur hates Odin, because he stole the flame. Yeah, the eternal flame. Yeah, and the reason, and his two brothers died from that.
Surtur's two brothers.
No. Odin's two brothers died from it, and that's how Odin, from his two brothers dying, he absorbed the spirits of his two brothers to get the Odin force.
Okay, so that's how he became that strong.
Yeah,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he banished Surtur into the core of Midgard, well, which is Earth basically.
Yeah.
So it was weird. So I was there watching, I was thinking, interesting. Just seeing this takes and stuff, you know what I mean? Just having this proper understanding of it, but it was really great.
See, now I kind of wish I knew all the Thor folklore, because I would have enjoyed that more. Because when I watch stuff like Spider-Man and I know little Easter eggs I put in there, I get that same excitement. But it's like, I think that's just why the Thor movies never really did it for me, man. But this one has turned me into a fan. So I will now be reading up on Thor. Post or pre all the like reborns and stuff.
Well, I recommend.
It's interesting now.
I recommend reading the Mighty Thor.
Yeah, that's the first one I should pick up.
I definitely recommend it because the story of it's so interesting. It's drawn you in. Even the Unworthy Thor as well, where he's lost his hammer, where he's trying to find his way about it as well.
Does he have the same kind of powers though?
No.
The film has the film like beefed him up more? Or?
The film has definitely beefed him up.
Oh,
Definitely,
wow.
yeah.
He's not that strong.
Oh, put it this way: in the comics, he's lost his arm, so he's got some kind of metal arm.
Oh.
Yeah, because Malekith cut his arm off in the comics.
In the newer ones as well?
Yes. So in the new ones now, there's a picture that Jason Aaron posted on Twitter, I believe. Thank you, Jason Aaron, of Thor with a golden hammer and a golden arm. And I was like,
oh, so that's real recent.
Yeah,
that's not always been a thing of Thor.
Exactly.
Because I feel like I'd remember if I see him with like a metal arm like that.
No. That's like really recent, right? Recent. Yeah. So it's really cool. I actually can't wait. I really can't wait. Also, what else? Valkyrie.
Best character of the whole film.
Tessa
Valkyrie,
Thompson.
she took it, man. Tessa Thompson, you're amazing. If you ever want to work together, I'm an actor. Holla at me.
Tessa Thompson, you killed it as Valkyrie. I loved it. I loved your intro when you came in. His wine.
Fell off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Throws a bit to the side, out of her face. That was so good. Oh no, the gauntlets.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Oh my
That
god,
was so
Tessa
cool.
Thompson, you killed it.
Yeah. Best character.
Yo.
But hey, no. Kudos to Chris Hemsworth though, because he wasn't that funny in the first two. Like I don't think they allowed him to do that. Like I feel like there was a lot of improvised scenes in this.
Yes, definitely came out.
It just felt like that kind of fluid, natural comedy, and it was hilarious.
Oh, trust me. Also, yeah, bro, where was Sif?
Oh, she was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, that's what I was listening to.
They moved Sif to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's the only time, apart from Coulson and Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, okay, it's a couple times then. But only 3 times the Marvel Cinematic Universe has ever crossed over into the TV world were Nick Fury for like a cameo in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Sif for a whole episode in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and obviously Coulson, the lead of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So as bad as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. started, they are the only ones that have let the Marvel Cinematic Universe cross over together. And I think they get some ratings for that. So go watch their show. Give their ratings a big spike up. That's my rant over. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, because I noticed that the Warriors 3 were dead.
Like instantly, but those weren't the guys who were playing them, so you knew they were gonna go. If it was the same actors, then they would have been there a lot longer.
Fair enough, but it's like, okay, they got that Peter, yeah, okay, cool. Scourge, aka Executioner, it was weird because I just known him to be a villain for Thor, so seeing him in that aspect and also have a mind, like, you know, feel guilty about what he's done and everything, you know what I mean?
I've seen that actor in a lot of things.
Well, Keith Urban.
Yeah. So it's like when you see somebody that you recognize from a lot of different projects or whatever, and you see them in a certain role in the film that I didn't know he was going to be in the film. I didn't know that. So when I saw him, I knew that he had a big story arc because I was very aware of his past works. So when he turned out to be a villain and then a hero, or a hero then a villain then a hero, it was like, that was a nice little arc for him to have, man. I don't think he did a bad job either.
I'm not complaining about it at all. It was just weird that take on the Executioner, because I've always known him to just being the bad guy. He's more or less the muscle for the Enchantress. Yeah. So it's just like
it is strange what they do with different characters. Like we said about Meek not being like the way he was in the comics, like being one of the funniest guys, and then the same with the Executioner, just not being. Not using him to his full potential. Basically.
You know what makes me laugh here? Just still, I could hear Corb's voice in my head because reading him in the comics in like Planet Hulk, World War Hulk, and seeing him, then hearing him speak is that. I go, you don't sound nothing for what I imagined in my head.
Yeah.
What else?
Greatest cameo ever. Greatest cameo ever comes from Matt Damon playing Loki.
I know
In the
people.
performance that Loki was putting on for the people of Asgard. Now,
oh my god.
fun also on like a subline. Matt Damon is like bro hams, like the broest of bros with Ben Affleck, who's Batman. So I think that's a nice little like.
Little dig there.
Do you know what I mean? Like
That's
I could be in a Marvel movie, you could be in a DC film. Yeah, see who does better.
But
I didn't say that. Leave it in the comments below. What do you think is better, Tom Hiddleston as Loki or Matt Damon as Loki?
it was so. For me, it just caught me so off guard because I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
I was like, I sat there. I was like,
Is that Matt Damon?
That's Matt Damon. I was like, what the?
Am I the only person that like whenever I hear Matt Damon's voice, I always think Team America, and I always have to go Matt Damon.
You know, you're the only one.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
trust
good.
me. Yeah, I actually wanted to screen that in the cinema, but I thought, nah, it's not fair on everyone else. It is a dog. Come on.
Somebody should have said that. I would have cracked up. Matt Damon.
Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, you know what? First of all, out of all the Thor films, in cinematic universe so far, Thor Ragnarok, then it's Thor, the first one, then it's Thor: The Dark World. So I'll give this film, because of the last that I got from it, it actually really entertained me. 8.5.
8.5. Ooh. Okay. I would give Thor, based on performance, cinematography, and story, right? So, as an actor, I need to be a douche like this and just break it down for y'all real quick. Okay, so performances were incredible. All of them hit the comedic notes, hit the dramatic notes when they needed to. So I give the performances a 9. They lose one because Meek wasn't what I expected.
Okay, fair enough.
And I feel like they could have used more Banner and Hulk stuff.
I just
a little bit more.
I just say 9 because you know you've worked with Chris Hemsworth.
Hey.
I just say
Chris,
that.
you're watching. I thought the performance was amazing. So, cinematography was amazing. I feel like Thor hasn't been the film that people think as a Marvel film that just always has the best special effects. You think Guardians of the Galaxy. You think Spider-Man: Homecoming was pretty beautiful to watch, but you don't think Thor as one of those epic. Oh, that was a beautiful shot and all this kind of stuff. But some of the Hela stuff was absolutely
phenomenal,
just beautiful.
Because
like,
she went
it just looked
in
so good. Even the Thor stuff when he had because lightning's a pretty easy special effect to do. Anyone can do that. But the way that they did that, the way that they used it, and the way it was like orbiting around him and stuff, it was just.
Especially when he's fighting.
The VR artists don't get enough love, man. These films would be nothing without VFX people. Okay, you need to give them some damn love. They need to be rock stars right now. They need to be rock stars right now, okay? Anyway, tangent. Cinematography would get a 10 from me. So 10, 9, I'll divide by 3, carried 1 afterwards. And the story, I love Planet Hulk, World War Hulk. That was one of my favorite ever graphic novels. That was something that I could never put down and I'd reread over and over again.
I've read that numerous times.
So for them to just include that, because I know Marvel never wanted to make another Thor film, Hulk film.
Well,
so
they could because of Universal, the rights of Universal, you know.
They're allowed to use it now, but they're not allowed to make. Well, no, they are allowed to, but they just don't. They don't want to right now. So I'm glad that they incorporated this, and this turned into like a kind of what happened to Hulk kind of thing.
Yeah,
well, I really like that, and I wish.
I like that, but the thing is that Planet Hulk.
Let me finish my rating real quick.
Go.
So for story, I would give Planet Hulk / Thor 3 an 8. So 10, 9, 8. Set. That's 18 plus the 9. So 18.
So you're basically the same as rating as me then.
27. 27 divided by 3. 9!
I don't know how you got 9 from that.
27 divided by 3 is 9.
Okay.
So 9.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Fair enough.
That's a fair rating.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'm not
Aussie rating system. Get it at your local stores. Or follow me on Instagram. Shameless plug. At Itso Films.
Okay, so basically, we've got the Grandmaster. We didn't talk about him.
Jeff Goldblum.
He upset me because the Grandmaster and also the Collector as basically
They're brothers, right?
Yeah, they're brothers.
Yeah.
But they're also like Celestials. They're powerful people. They're really.
Oh
powerful
yeah, they
people.
made them very human in this.
I was like thinking, okay, if they're gonna escape, they're gonna have a difficult time escaping, and it was pretty easy.
He wasn't very scary, but I don't think he wasn't supposed to be the villain. Though.
Yeah, I know, but he's
So,
supposed to be menacing and everything. But like, the Grandmaster is like, okay, see this the way. Imagine he could shrink you and put you there, and you try to run away. Where you going? Just come back here. Stay there, mate. Stay there.
Yeah, okay.
Think of it this way. Oh yeah,
He seems very human. Like,
Contest of
not very-
Champions. There's a comic called Contest of Champions. Yeah, it's between the Grandmaster and the Collector, and they put all together their best champions to fight. It's based on the game. There's a game on the flipping phone.
There was a similar thing in the X-Men animated series where they had to go and fight. Was that?
That was Mojo. That was.
Oh, it was Mojo.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
never mind. Scratch that.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Okay, guys. I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below. What you thought of Thor Ragnarok when you guys do watch it in the cinema. I know us UK people are very lucky to get this early.
Ah, suckers. I'm playing with you.
My name is Michael Ajih,
I'm Osy Ikhile.
and this is the League of Consultants. See you in the next consultation.